Hey, what's up, traders? My name's Clay. I own Ronin Forex, and thanks for tuning in to another edition of our whiteboard videos here. I appreciate you. So, to get right into it right now, this video is going to be about what are the best news sources to follow when you're trading. Like the most amazing thing about the time that we live in right now is our access to technology, to news, to events as they're happening globally that affect the market. You know, we wouldn't be able to do this 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And, you know, I remember when I first started trading, right? And then I found out about NFP and news releases, and I was like, man, I don't know where to start. I'm overwhelmed. I was very confused. I didn't know exactly who to follow. I was trying to figure it out on my own. So hopefully this video can give you a nice little shortcut into some people that I follow, some institutions that I use, and definitely news resources for sure. So the best news and the best resource to find those news is definitely Twitter. So more so than say Instagram or whatever else, Twitter, you're going to have a plethora of pretty good traders, pretty good news sources, and you know, but the downside of that is there's a lot of not so good, you know what I mean? So you have to be super selective, and I try to find somebody that, you know, I really like and I follow and I respect their work, or somebody that I resonate with, and then you can go and see who they're following, right? So you can go down, you can scroll down, and you can see follow and then see some of their people, and that's been super helpful to me. I'm on Twitter as well at Ronin Forex Group, and you can follow me at Ronin Forex Group just like my Instagram, and do that exact same thing. Go to the people that I follow, and I think that I follow some pretty I'm pretty selective about who I follow, let me put it that way, because I don't want my feed cluttered up with stuff that isn't relevant. You know what I mean? So some of the best news, first of all, you want data that's released as it comes out. Like not even just data, but, you know, like say something happens in China. Like right now we're having the coronavirus outbreak. Some sort of revelation about that happens, or maybe Trump's in, I don't know, he's in Davos, Switzerland now, and you want to get updates about what's going on there. I find the best source for that is Live Squawk. Live Squawk. So you want to write that down. Live Squawk. They're a very good resource, super fast. Like if you're watching the market and you see a huge move just happen and you're like, dude, what just happened there? Live Squawk is typically who I'll go to and get the resource, like get the data and get the what just happened in the market, right? So if you know a news release is being released in, say, New Zealand, and it's the Asian session, it's 4:45, you know, they are going to have what the data was. So it's very, very good resource. They also have a paid resource, which is called, and I'm a subscriber to it. It is like $200 a month. It's called Rand Squawk. So, I mean, if you're willing to fork over $200 a month, you know, I write it off as a business expense, because to me, you know, the most reason, because it is a business expense. Trading is a business, right? And really $200 a month is pretty cheap if you're looking at, think about a grocery store. They got shipping, receiving, they got all kinds of expenses. So for me to get the quickest, fastest news as it's coming out, I think Rand Squawk is a great, great resource. But you can find Live Squawk on Twitter, and it's just super fast, and it's a very, very, very good resource, right? So those are the two squawks. They're called squawk boxes. So those are two that I use: Twitter, Live Squawk, Rand Squawk as a news service. It's a news streaming service is what it is. So secondly, we have our news down. We want to go to where to get the best analysis. And I think some of the best analysis and some of my my trading mentors are at Forex Analytics. Forex Analytics, you can go to my page and see, find them, but it's Forex Analytics, and I'm telling you, I'm not getting any kickbacks for shout outs for these people. I'm just trying to get you all some of the best information. In my opinion, some of the people that I follow, I use their service. It's also a paid service, but they do have like updates and stuff on Twitter. You can find some of the best stuff on Twitter for sure. So I think I would highly recommend anybody that I mentor one-on-one to that, kind of have been on my mastermind groups. I definitely pretty much make them sign up for this service because, it's worth it. And just like I said with RandSquawk, you got to view this as a business, and you have business expenses. And, to get some of the best reconnaissance, you got to think of it as recon. Like your trading will change when you're like, dude, I just got to get the best information. I got to find out what makes sense to my style of trading, and that can help me make the most informed decisions as a trader. And so I have a VIP group, and in that group we have a traders chat room, and some of the people in there now I've been mentoring for literally years, and they are just as good of traders as I am. In their own different ways. They've developed their own style, and now it's like we're all just asking each other for we're just trading together basically. So it's an awesome community of traders, and I hope you get to experience it one day. But that being said, we have our where to get the data releases. We got RandSquawk, we got LiveSquawk, we get our analysis. Forex Analytics is a very good one, and another good one is a couple of them I'll give you right now. FX Live, I like a lot, and FX Street. And they can do they do a great analysis at the end of the day, and they really kind of give a thoughtful analysis of what's going on, what transpired, what just happened with the yen, what's going on with the euro, and what could potentially, they're not giving out signals or anything like that, but they're talking about what the overall bias of the market is. And I find that FX Live and FX Street are usually pretty spot on, and so I think those are two of the best ones as well. So just to recap, we got LiveSquawk, we got RandSquawk, we got Forex Analytics, we got FX Live and FX Street. And if you go to those 5 resources, you will be so much more informed about what's going on in the markets. Of course, I have a YouTube channel, Ronin Forex, and I do market analysis about every day, a video at the end of New York session, and tons of free content like this. And then we also have an amazing community as well, just like I mentioned with traders that follow me, that we all trade together and navigate the markets together. One of the most incredible thing about the technology, Twitter, and using Telegram and WhatsApp, you can talk to other traders that you respect and admire, find mentors, and you can actually collaborate with them. They could be in Arizona or they could be in London, and you can still talk to them back and forth and talk about what's going on in the market. So my Twitter is at Ronin for X Group. You can go to that, go to who I follow, and then on that page you'll be able to see I've literally 600 people that I think